Here's Jack Musa on the breakaway, looking for two, he's got it! Jack Musa across to O'Hara, he scores! That's a program record for point streak! Here's Santos Mills on the doorstep, they score!
Hello everyone, it's great to be back after the bye week here on the UMass Hockey Preview Show presented by UMass Journalism. Along with Jacob Repper, I am John Ruggiero. And Jacob, despite the week break, UMass Hockey is in the thick of it right now, looking to get healthy.
That's for sure, John. It's been 2 weeks since UMass Hockey last played. We've been a little bit busy trying to get a special segment out to you. We'll keep you updated in that regard. But UMass Hockey, they've used this as a chance to get healthy. But before we talk about what's to come, John, big games ahead of us. Let's go back 2 weeks and talk about Lowell a little bit.
All the way back to Friday, January 6th, the Minutemen went out to Lowell, and after over 30 minutes of play, the first goal was scored right here by Dylan Bentley. He leads the fan vote for the Hobie Baker Award. He gets a goal here.
UMass down 1-0 on the road. Just a couple minutes later, they come in. It's the freshman Justin Kerr, high slot, toe drag, and scores. Makes it 1-1. 3 points in his last 2 games played. He ties this one up in a beautiful goal.
The Minutemen looking up after going down by 1. You see the Curcelli there, but they're going to go down once again here. What a great pass all the way down the ice. It's Lee Parks on the breakaway to cash in past Michael Rabel. Good shot from Parks.
Unfortunately for the Minutemen, 2 minutes left. It's a 2-minute warning, and UMass is hiding after they score. UMass Lowell, that is Jack Varwerk, makes it 3-1, the empty net goal, and the Minutemen go down out in Lowell, Massachusetts.
Unfortunately for the Minutemen, all good things must come to an end, Jacob, including their 7-game win streak.
It's difficult, right? Because you want to keep the momentum going, especially against a Lowell team that just isn't tremendous, but it's a road game. It's a road loss, unfortunately. UMass just 22 shots on net. That doesn't help, John. The face-off percent hasn't been ideal. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but luckily for them, they had a chance to remedy this just 24 hours later.
They did just that back in Amherst on their home rink. And they did it only 5 minutes into the game after a turnover. Owen Murray scores his first goal in 10 games. Snipe and Selly from the captain off the rush.
Just 28 seconds later, however, UMass is going to strike yet again. Who's it going to be? It's going to be the freshman Jack Galenic. His first goal in 7 games played. He thumps the glass. He's excited. 2-0 Minutemen. And just look at this finish out in front. Puts it home on the empty net.
Elliott goes down, Galenic cashes in, but then it's Lowell with Josh Morey yet again. Gets a lucky bounce in front past Michael Rabel, cuts the lead in half.
UMass trying to run away with this one, but they're not going to do that just yet. Still here in the second period, Libor Nemec out in front, and he scores. They feed it right in front. Nifty little move. Michael Rabel goes down. He beats him glove side 2-2.
Minutemen trying to respond here. They do just that with Justin Kerr. Have a weekend, Justin Kerr. His second goal in as many nights.
How about we open the third period shorthanded? Jack Musa finishes it and scores his 14th goal of the season. Look at the speed here. You give Jack Musa that much open ice, he's going to bury it almost every single time.
On the penalty kill, Jacob, and then back the other way. 13 seconds to go. Lucas Klechka finishes it. Great job by Jack Musa to clear it down, and Klechka and company celebrate being back in the win column for the Minutemen. And with that 5-2 win, UMass took the series from the Lowell Riverhawks, winning 2 out of 3 games and seized their 17th win of the season.
That's exactly what you like to see because, remember, UMass played UMass Lowell a week before that as well, so 3 games played in a row against the Riverhawks. UMass takes 2 out of 3. They breathe a sigh of relief. Something I do want to point out here, John, some of the bad numbers because a lot of good to talk about, but 47.6% on the faceoff. That ranks 52nd in all of college hockey. We've talked about that before. Coach Carvel seems a little bit frustrated in that regard. And then the power play. 0 for 2 tonight on the power play, John. UMass 35th in the nation, just 19% in that regard.
They have not scored a power play goal, Jacob, since the Army game back on November 29th of last year. So the Minutemen need to improve on the man advantage, that's for sure. But enough of what we have to say. Let's send it to Coach Carvel. Here's his thoughts after the game.
Great bounce back from last night's game where I didn't think we showed much. We portrayed this as a playoff game tonight since we don't play for 2 weeks. We wanted to go out feeling good about ourselves in the break, and I thought our first period was outstanding. Almost had a 3-0 lead, quickly changed on us, and then the rest of the game, when you play Lowell, it's always going to be a heavy physical game, but I thought we did a really good job keeping them on the outside, and I thought Rabo looked outstanding. But to me, I thought Larry Keenan was a huge factor in the game. Made plays, set guys up, and was outstanding defensively. Skated us out of trouble a lot of times. But very, very proud of the group. That puts us 8-1, I think, since the break. And next time we play, we should have a full, healthy lineup. So it's very exciting for me.
Coach Carvel mentioned Larry Keenan there, and he's been a powerhouse for this team on the back end. But on the other end, the forward side of things, Justin Kerr has been on fire, up to 8 points on the season. But Jacob, he scored 4 goals in 4 games, 5 points in 5 games, and he's got 6 points since 2026. Before that, only 2 points. He has been the man on the front end for the Minutemen.
Especially offensively, when you look at guys that have gone down. Vaslav Nestrasil took an injury a couple of games ago. No Nick Van Tassel. You're losing guys like Bo Cosman. So UMass has not had a healthy forward group. You're saying, where are we going to get offense from? It's going to be from the 6'5" freshman, Justin Kerr. Always great to see. Now the question is, can he sustain that into perhaps the hockey playoff and the NCAA tournament? That could be the game changer for the Minutemen.
We also talked to Justin Kerr after the home game. Here's what the freshman had to say.
I guess just not real much different. Just kind of sticking to what's working and practicing, just getting better every day. And once I got the first one, it was kind of I just keep rolling. So.
Part of it just complimenting your shot. Is that something one of the things you've been working on this season?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I hurt my shoulder earlier in the year, so it was kind of rehabbing that. It was kind of really focused on trying to get the shot back, and I think I added a little extra to it. But.
Time for the important part of the preview show, and that's the preview side of things. This weekend, the Minutemen will take on the UNH Wildcats, and Jacob, looks like another opportunity for the Minutemen to rise up in the NPI polls.
That's for sure. This is the time of year, John, just a handful of games left. They get kind of another gift. I don't want to say gift, but it is that in UNH. This is a struggling team, John. You can read the numbers for us here. It's a chance for UMass to get a couple wins and really boost themselves in the NPI.
Yeah, after a split against BU last weekend, that was their first win in quite a while. They are only 1-7-1 in their last 9 games, and I mean, obviously that's not ideal for any team, but Morgan Winters, he's been solid. He leads the team with 11 goals, and they've got only 2 goal scorers over 20 points, but goaltender Kyle Chavette has also been struggling. 2.67 goals against average, .898 save percentage. So the UNH Wildcats will look to respond this weekend against the Minutemen.
And Chavette was supposed to be the bright spot there. Kind of a goalie competition between Jared Whale. His numbers aren't sensational, but this, again, the point of this team in UNH is they're a struggling team offensively. Just 2.1 goals per game. Expect this to be more defense-oriented. The one thing they have going for themselves is the penalty kill, 16%. UMass, however, not great on the power play, like we said, so be interesting to see how those two dynamics work out. Nevertheless, a chance for UMass to go up against a real struggling offensive team and take a couple points away.
It'll all take place Friday and Saturday night. Friday at the Mullins Center in Amherst. Saturday at the Whitmore Center up in Durham, New Hampshire. Should be another fun weekend of UMass hockey. But that's it on this episode of the UMass Hockey Preview Show presented by UMass Journalism. Along with Jacob Repper, I am John Ruggiero. Next week, we'll preview 2 matchups against the UConn Huskies. We'll see you then.